Ever found yourself puzzled about macros in the context of the keto diet? Well, you're not alone. The ketogenic diet is a unique eating plan that flips conventional dietary wisdom on its head. Instead of focusing on carbohydrates for energy, the keto diet emphasizes a high intake of fats, a moderate amount of proteins, and a very low intake of carbs. Now, you might be wondering, what's the deal with these macros? Macros, short for macronutrients, are the building blocks of our diet. They consist of fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. In the context of the keto diet, these macros take on a unique role. Fats become your primary energy source. Proteins are there for tissue repair and growth, and carbs, well, they've been put on the back burner to induce a state known as ketosis. So, if you're ready to unravel the mystery of keto macros, let's dive right in. Macros, short for macronutrients, are the nutrients your body needs in large amounts for energy. Let's think of them as the three musketeers of nutrition, with each playing a unique role in your body's function. First up, we have fats. Now, fats have been given a bad rap over the years, but in a keto diet, they're the star of the show. Fats are your body's richest source of energy, providing more than double the energy per gram compared to carbs and proteins. In a keto diet, fats are the fuel that keeps you going, making up a whopping 70% of your daily calorie intake. Next in line, we have proteins. Proteins are the building blocks of life, quite literally. They help build and repair tissues from your muscles to your hair and skin. They also play a crucial role in making enzymes and hormones. In a keto diet, we aim for moderate protein intake, which is about 20 to 25% of your daily calories. Not too high, not too low, just the right amount to keep your body functioning optimally. Last but not least, we have carbohydrates. In a regular diet, carbs would be your body's go-to source of energy. But in a keto diet, it's a whole different ballgame. We aim for very low carb intake, typically around 5% or less of your daily calories. This drastic reduction in carbs is what triggers a metabolic state called ketosis, where your body starts burning fats for energy instead of carbs. So there you have it. The three musketeers of your keto diet: fats, proteins, and carbs, each with its unique role to play, but all working together to help your body achieve and maintain ketosis. Understanding these macros is the first step to mastering your keto diet. And hey, if you're finding this content useful, show your support by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. Keep coming back for more tips, tricks, and insights into the keto lifestyle. We're here to help you crush your keto goals. Now here's where things get interesting. The keto diet has specific ratios for each macro. Think of it as your nutritional pie chart. Picture a plate filled with 70% fat, 20 to 25% protein, and a tiny sliver, just 5% or less of carbs. It might seem like a fat-heavy feast at first, but remember, on the keto diet, fat becomes your body's primary fuel source. So let's take a closer look at these ratios. 70% of your calories should come from fat. Now, before you reach for that tub of butter, remember we're talking about healthy fats here. Think avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. Next up, protein. This should make up about 20 to 25% of your total calorie intake. Protein is essential for building and repairing tissues, so don't skimp on this one. And for those of you with a sweet tooth, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but carbs should only account for 5% or less of your calories. That's right, wave goodbye to bread, pasta, and sugary treats. But wait, before you start panicking, remember that everyone's body and goals are different. Some people may benefit from a high-protein keto diet where protein intake is increased and fat is slightly reduced. This can be particularly beneficial for those who are very active or looking to build muscle. Remember, these ratios aren't set in stone. It's all about finding the right balance for your body and goals. So don't be afraid to play around with your nutritional pie chart until you find what works best for you. After all, the keto diet isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a journey of discovery, so buckle up and enjoy the ride. So, how do you figure out your personal macro needs? Let's get into it. When you're on a keto diet, it's not about just eyeballing your plate and hoping for the best. You'll need to calculate your daily macro needs based on several factors. Think of it as your personal keto blueprint. But what factors, you ask? Well, your age, weight, height, and activity level all play crucial roles in determining your daily macro needs. Let's start with age. As we age, our metabolism slows down, which means we might need fewer calories. On the flip side, the younger you are, the more calories you might need to maintain your energy levels. Next up, your weight. If you're heavier, you might need more calories to maintain your current weight. Conversely, if you're lighter, you might need fewer. Height also comes into play. Taller people generally need more calories than shorter ones. It's not a height contest, it's just science. Finally, your activity level. If you're regularly running marathons or lifting weights, you'll need more calories than someone who's more sedentary. So, whether you're a couch potato or a gym rat, your activity level will influence your macro needs. Now let's talk about total daily energy expenditure, or TDE. This is the total number of calories you burn each day, considering your basal metabolic rate, the calories burned through physical activity, and those burned during digestion. Your TDE gives you the number of calories you need to maintain your current weight. To lose weight, you'll aim to consume fewer calories than your TDE. So how do you calculate all this? Well, you could do it manually, but who has time for that? Luckily, there are plenty of online macro calculators that can do the work for you. All you have to do is input your details, and voila, your daily macro needs are calculated. But remember, these calculators provide estimates, so it's always a good idea to consult with a registered dietitian for personalized calculations and guidance. After all, they're the pros. Determining your keto macros isn't a guessing game, it's a science, and with the right tools, you can find your sweet spot. You've got your macro numbers, but how do you keep track of them? Let's talk about that. So, you've calculated your macros and you're ready to embark on your keto journey, but there's one last piece of the puzzle: tracking your macros. This is an essential step to ensure you stay on track and achieve optimal results on your keto diet. Think of it this way. You wouldn't embark on a cross-country road trip without a GPS or a map, would you? The same principle applies to your keto journey. Tracking your macros is like your roadmap to success, helping you navigate the keto landscape with ease. So, how do you track your macros? Well, you'll be pleased to know that there are plenty of tools and apps out there designed to make tracking your macros as simple as pie, or should I say as simple as a slice of keto-friendly cheesecake. These handy tools allow you to log your food and drink intake throughout the day, automatically calculating your macros for you. Some even come with a barcode scanner so you can easily input packaged foods. But what about foods that don't come with a barcode? That's where food labels and serving sizes come in. Once you become familiar with reading food labels and understanding serving sizes, you'll be able to track your macros with precision, even when dining out or whipping up a homemade meal. Bear in mind, tracking your macros isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. You may need to make adjustments based on your weight loss progress or simply how you're feeling. Listening to your body is just as important as sticking to the numbers. Remember, tracking is key. It's like a roadmap to your keto success. So there you have it. That's your crash course on keto macros. We've through the high-fat fuel, moderate protein for tissue repair, and the very low carb intake to achieve that state of ketosis, the golden goal of the keto diet. Remember, these aren't just random numbers, they are the ratios that will help you lose weight, gain energy, and potentially transform your health. Now let's not forget that the diet isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's important to tailor your macros, your own unique body and goals. That's where the concept of total daily energy expenditure comes into play, taking into account your age, weight, height, and activity level. And don't underestimate the power of tracking. It's like the GPS system for your diet. By keeping track of your macros, you can ensure you're staying the right path and make adjustments as needed. There's a whole world of macro tracking apps and tools out there waiting to make your life easier. Now, embarking on a diet change, especially something as specific as the keto diet, isn't something to dive into without some professional advice. If you have any pre-existing health conditions, it's crucial to consult with a doctor or registered dietitian before starting keto. They can provide tailored advice and guide you safely through your keto journey. Now that you're armed with this knowledge, you're one step closer to mastering your keto journey. So, go ahead, explore, experiment, and find what works best for you. And if you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more keto tips and tricks.